On the racer stage at PRI, Robin Miller, Dave Darland, the People's Champ. Davey, of all the things you've done in racing, beating Tom Bigelow's sprint car record, being a champion several times in USAC and stuff, did you ever think, though, when you were running Kokomo Speedway back when you were 19, 20 years old, somebody's going to do a book on you someday?
No, I couldn't believe it even when Bones came to me and said, he wants to do a book about me. I was like, all right, but there's not much to talk about. I take the trash out in the mornings and feed the dogs. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
But it's the best title book ever, The People's Champ, because you were a guy that had a 9-to-5 job and you turned racing into a career, which is hard to. I mean, in this day and age, unless you're connected or somebody has given you a good stock car ride, it's a hell of a task to do.
Yeah, driving sprint cars for a living is not an easy job. I mean, it's a great job. I love my job, but it's if you win a race, you make a little bit of money. If you run second, you might break even. If you run third, you're losing money. So it's not an easy way to raise a family or feed the family or make a living. But it's been a good career for me. And as you said, I went from a little job out of high school driving race cars on occasion to driving sprint cars now for a living full time. It's a great thing. I just got to race a lot.
But also being in demand, you always have a good ride at the Chili Bowl. You're going to Australia and New Zealand to race this winter. I mean, it's like you've become one of those guys that have, in spite of all the odds, have made it.
Yeah. I even at 48 years old now that I am, I still get good offers to drive people's race cars and take them up on most occasions. But as you mentioned, going to New Zealand here in a couple weeks and the Chili Bowl, I got a good ride for that, and going to Australia, and then next summer sprint car schedule, I've got a couple of good offers, and so certainly looking forward to the future. And the past has been great, and the future looks good too. So.
Well, you got to start putting shoe polish on the gray parts here, brother, and you got to start lying about your age like Mario and Foyt and Parnelli did for a lot of years, and you can probably add another 10 years to your career.
I do that on occasion, but just kind of wore off right now. But I'm getting up there in the age. But as everybody keeps telling me that I keep getting better with age, it must be some good one.
You're taking care of yourself, and you know what the racetrack's doing. And that's why you're winning races. All right, if you need a Christmas present, the People's Champ. It's on Coastal 181. Bones Bossier, one of the best writers in the country. Dave Darland, one of the best stories. This is Robin Miller for Racer TV and Racer.com. Thanks for watching.